What's going on, y'all? Real quick video. Huggie Pacino. Shakira Mcfaddon is a fraud, and I'm going to tell you why. Clip of her video. She shows a piece of paper, and she does Gematria, but she flips it in her own way. You can't count the amount of numbers. I'm sorry, letters, and then get an actual 6 and put it next to a gematria count of C, which is 3, O, which is 15, R is 18, O 15, N is 14, and A is 1, and make it 66. You did that because you learned gematria, but you tried to flip it because, well, you want to make it say 666. Yes, Corona in gematria is 66. But she never mentions the word gematria. She's slick. See, if you want to tell the people something, tell them that Wuhan and pandemic both in gematria equals 65. Case in point, when you go over here, this is a blog that I have been sharing with people left and right. Big shout out to Zachary Hubbard and GematriaFake.news. Event 201, the coronavirus outbreak, why we're not protesting at the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation in Seattle, March 13th. March 13th has came and went. It is now officially 30 days later. So the point I want to stress to people is this. This is what people need to know. See, if you're going to be amazed by something, don't be amazed by somebody because they sit over there talking about a lot of religious mumbo jumbo, because that's how they got you. And what happens is, if you throw religion in the mix, because that's what she did in her video. See, I'm always listening to the praise and the Jesus. And if you repent, what does that got to do? First of all, 666 is 6 protons, 6 electrons, and 6 neutrons. 666 is not Satan. 666 is not the devil. We have been programmed to think that 666 is the devil because they have shown you something different. The origins of 666 is definitely not satanic. Now, are there satanic people? Yes. Are there demonic people that walk the earth? Yes. But that's not the point. The point is this. Event 201 was a simulation of coronavirus outbreak that killed 65 million people worldwide over the course of 18 months. It took place on October 18, 2019, the same day the military World Games began in Wuhan. The 65 million is a curious number because in gematria, pandemic sums to 65. The simulation took place in the Melinda Gates' 65th day of her age, having an August the 15th birthday. Pandemic equals 65. Regarding the word pandemic, of course, Bill Gates starred in 2 Netflix-related documentaries. The first was The Next Pandemic, which debuted November the 7th, 2019, and The Pandemic, which debuted January 22nd, one day after the first case was found in the U.S. in Seattle, home of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, an organization that has a financial interest in investments in vaccines, including those that can treat, quote, coronavirus. All right? There's many things that sync up to this. This is how deep the rabbit hole goes. And I want to speak to the people in the KJ community. See, a lot of y'all like to be dumb, no offense, but the rabbit hole goes deeper than just simply just looking at this virus and, oh, is it real? Is it fake? And what is it really doing? And 5G? No, it's deeper than that. See, they got y'all looking to the right when y'all should be looking to the left. The government is not your problem. It's not Trump. It's the person that funds everything. The person with the money is where I always said, follow the money. Bill Gates is the one with the money. Remember, haven't y'all learned that presidents don't run the country? Banks run the country. Corporations run the country. They walk up to Trump, and if they go in his ear and tell him to in the lecture or in the press conference or the speech, it's over. He's a puppet. All of them. Obama, Clinton, Bush, both of them. Carter, JFK, puppets. All of them have been puppets. That's not one president that's ever ran the country. However, it's how deep this thing goes. Dean Koontz and the coronavirus outbreak. Tom Hanks. Kobe Bryant buried in Corona Del Mar. Channel 121, the coronavirus outbreak channel. Science changes the date to the patent 0, December the 1st, 2019. See, we've been on this. Y'all just got into the real world because, well, you're forced to come over here now because you're forced to listen. Because now you're curious to know what's going on. It's kind of funny that everything turns into tragic moments and despair, and now you want to listen. CNN calls Seattle epicenter of coronavirus, March 7th. Saudi Arabia continues to falling Wuhan markets. Trump March 11th travel ban. Tom Hanks sleepless in Seattle and his coronavirus diagnosis. World Health Organization declares coronavirus pandemic on March the 11th. All right, you can keep going with all this stuff like Rudy Gobert. You know, he's from Italy. Am I right? I think he's from Italy, but somebody else is also from Italy. Kobe Bryant. Let's continue. Donovan Mitchell diagnosed with coronavirus. And Rudy Gobert was the first one to get it. You know, the one that was touching the microphones. They got y'all, you know, was making jokes about it. He was the first one in the NBA to have it. The first actor to come out and say he had it was Tom Hanks. Disneyland coronavirus-related closure. Rick Cotton of New York Port Authority tests positive for coronavirus. Anthony Cuomo calls National Guard on the 25th year anniversary of the release of the film, Outbreak. These particular blogs right here, you want to know, oh yeah, the first case of Wuhan outside of China, January 21st, 2020. So when you go over here to this chick, he's a fraud. Shakira Mcfaddon, I'm calling you a fraud because you know for a fact, you are a fraud. Because pay attention to the game, right? And I ain't just no offense to the lady.
Weight loss tea and immune.
She want to sell y'all some CBD weight loss tea. That's the end game. Yeah, let's make money. You know? And I'm not knocking your hustle. I'm not knocking your hustle at all. What I am saying is, don't steer the people wrong with this 1,000 people watching and you ain't showing number 666 because you want to take a amount of numbers and say 6 letters and, ooh, 666 when it really just Corona and Gematria is 66. Don't play the 6-6 game. Don't play the 666 game because you're trying to create a narrative. And then throw religion in the mix. And then mention nothing about Gematria as if you ain't been learning. That's what a lot of y'all have been doing. Taking new information and then you flip it. And I'm sick of it. What? Ain't no more to it. So Huggie P, I'm out.